Hi, this is Lucine, and I am the librarian who's in charge of doing the collection management for sociology. I would really love to be able to work with the faculty so that we can get your students up to speed in their research skills and give them a broader knowledge of what we have here at the library that can help them. So, let's do a little bit of focusing on what we can offer. First and foremost is library instruction. We do heartily suggest that instructors who are teaching the research paper, that they book an instruction session with the librarians, come here, use our computer room where we can introduce the students to the proper way to do research and also help them when they're searching on their own. This is a really collaborative opportunity for you to work one-on-one with a librarian to get what you want your students to get. So, typically an instruction session is an hour. We do have a lot of instructors that do a 2-hour session. So the first hour is kind of showing the students around the library website, showing them how to use limiters, narrow subjects, not get married to search terms that aren't working, how to email those sources, and how to use citation tools. Then for the second hour, the students actually get to work on their own papers. And this is fantastic because you have a librarian in the room to answer questions and get them over the hump when they hit those snags, and they will hit those snags. So why is library instruction important? First of all, access points evolve constantly. If you remember what our website looked like last year, it looks totally different this year. We've introduced OneSearch, which mirrors what students are used to in that it works a lot like Google. I like to say it's the academic Google, so it looks through a majority of our holdings. That said, searching it is different than Google, and having a librarian help them understand the nuances and change the way that they search can really improve the level of their research, which means your papers, as you grade them, are going to be better. The second thing that I really want to draw your attention to is the Book of Librarian. Book of Librarian is students make an appointment with the librarian where they spend about 30 minutes one-on-one working on their particular research. And it doesn't have to be just research. If they need help with idea generation, narrowing a topic, broadening a topic, finding peer-reviewed stuff, or just APA citation format. We can also do an instruction session that just focuses on APA. Another great feature that we have here are the group study rooms. If any of you have set up group assignments, students often try to find a place where they can meet. They can come to the library and check out a study room where they can all work together up to 2 hours. So, research help, Book of Librarian, APA citation format, group study rooms, plus we've got really great materials here in the library. Not just the electronic stuff, although that's fantastic too, but we really try to take a lot of time and build our collections appropriately, which is where you guys come in. As your liaison for collection development, take a look to see if there's any books that we do not have in our collection that you think we should have. Shoot me an email and I'll see what I can do about ordering it and getting it in our library so that you can use it and your students as well. So that's kind of a big, broad overview. I do suggest that if you would like, pick up the phone, give me a call. My number is 714-992-7383. Shoot me an email at lrosen@fullcall.edu. drop by the library. I'm on the first floor in room 811D. Any of those ways that you can get in touch with me, I would be more than happy to sit down and talk with you about what your specific class needs. If you want, I can create just-in-time videos. So if you find that your students are having a tough time doing X, pick up the phone and say, hey, Eugene, could you do just a little brief 2-minute video on X? And then I can do that, and you can embed that into your Canvas course. I really want this to be a collaborative effort. I love to listen to what faculty needs. I love to help students with their needs. So reach on out, and I hope to hear from all of you soon. Talk to you later.